looking back, it's frustrating about how generalized the diagnosis of depression can be. At the same time that this was happening, I also get messages from people who love me and really supported me that, oh, you're only 15, you're 17. What do you have to be stressed about? You don't need to be anxious. And while I know that this was coming from a place of love, and this still happens up to today, I know it comes from a place of love and support and like deep down in their hearts, not wanting me to suffer or be upset or, have anything bad. It's almost gaslighting. I come from a very privileged background and I am fully aware of it and I'm thankful for it every day and I do everything I can to give back. But you can't tell someone that they aren't eligible to have a mental illness. You can't be anxious. You have everything you want. You can't be depressed. You get this, this, and this. It's not fair, and it's not how these illnesses work. And that honestly contributes to it, because then you get into this swirl of I'm a horrible person because I'm not even thankful. These things I have don't even matter to me and I'm a terrible person. And that's not fair. It's not fair to me because I, in my heart of hearts, know that I'm not a terrible person, even though that's already something that my anxiety says. My anxiety tells me I don't deserve what I have. I don't deserve love. I don't deserve to be in this amazing relationship. My fiance and I will be doing maintenance couples counseling once we can get it together and get our schedules working, because my anxiety literally tells me that I don't deserve to be in this relationship and that somehow it's going to fall apart. But it's going to be my doing. And while, yes, these destructive thoughts can lead to that, he's so supportive of me and he's so understanding and willing to learn that it would really take something horrendous to cause that. But it causes problems in relationships. It's caused problems with my friendships because there are some people who don't understand how anxiety and depression work. I've been called a bad friend because there are many weekends where, even if it's gorgeous like today, that I just want to stay inside. I don't want to see anybody and I don't want to go anywhere. And to them, it feels like, you don't want to hang out with me, you don't want to talk to me. And that's not it at all. It's me saying, don't go anywhere. It's my depression saying, you need to stay. Like, you don't have the energy for this. You don't get to do this. I have also been on medication for 13 years for anxiety and for just over a year for the depression. And it's helped me immensely. I could not function, period. When I got depressed, so last year, my depression really, really acted up around January. Backstory to this is that I had been with a company for 7 years and they relocated me to another state and they promoted me and they said, we're going to train you and it's going to be great to be a manager. About 8 months later, they dissolved my position. So January would have been about 2 months before that happened, and my body started giving me literal alarm bells. I was having a breakdown, and I didn't even know it. My anxiety was through the roof. My heart rate was crazy. I couldn't eat. My digestive was off. I was sick all the time. I had no appetite. I had no idea what was going on. And then they terminated my position. And I realized that my body was seeing all these red flags subconsciously and trying to tell me, you need to do something, you got to get out of here. And I didn't realize it, but when I spoke with a psychiatrist when I was working on getting prescribed the right medication for depression, he told me that I probably should have gone to the hospital because my levels were all out of sorts. I was literally having a breakdown. And my perfectionist was like, no, I can fix this. These mistakes aren't me and I can fix it. But I didn't realize that mistakes and thoughts that I was having was really my anxiety telling me like there's a problem. I tried 2 medications before I found the right one for depression, and that's super common. I feel like people also need to understand that depression, anxiety, any mental illness is not a one-size-fits-all. It manifests in people differently. You can't take the same medication as your friend if you manifest differently, if you have different diagnosis. And sometimes the medications that literally work for you for 12 years aren't enough when things change. So I live with anxiety and depression daily. I hold a corporate job, and I speak with my boss, I speak with sales reps, and I speak with coworkers daily. And there's so much anxiety even within that. But I can do it. It's hard. It takes up so much energy, but I can do it, and you can do it too. But support is really important. Therapy helps me so much. My fiance is so supportive. And even just being a little bit open with my coworkers has helped a lot. And of course the medication. Like, I'm not saying, oh, you need medication if you have a little bit of anxiety, but you might. But the thing is that it's okay. There's nothing wrong with taking a medication to help even out your brain. You were born differently, you're a neuroatypical, and that's okay. You need to take all of the opportunities you can to fix that and make sure that you can function the way that you want to. Because it is not fun functioning during a breakdown. Not fun functioning when you're so depressed you can't get out of bed and you have to because you have to go to work. And we all do. It's the function of our society. So we need to do what we can for us. It's also okay to say no. This is something that I am horrible at. And it's okay to stay in the entire weekend or just do stuff with yourselves. Sometimes the only time I'm outside during the weekend is to walk my dogs. It's especially bad in the winter because I have seasonal affective depressive disorder. And I'm in Texas, and it didn't even start dissolving until late April. That's a long time, especially when you're already at 80 degrees in March. My main message is that it's okay. It's okay to have anxiety. It's okay to have depression. It's okay to reach out for help. It's okay to take medication. It's okay to go to therapy, and it's okay to be open about it. I have people in my family who get a little uncomfortable when I tell the truth about my depression, my anxiety, even my migraines and how they affect my life. But there's such a stigma on all these things, and people really don't understand how they work and how they truly affect you. And I'd rather speak out and have a friend who is suffering alone see that, oh, there's someone who understands. There's someone who can be sympathetic to me, rather than have them suffer in silence and not get the help that they need and maybe not even know what kind of help is out there for them. So that's my story. It's an ongoing struggle, an ongoing work for me, but I really try to take it day by day. And I'm good today, and I'm thankful for that. Obviously, I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow or next week, but I'm trying. I do my best to take care of me and make sure to take my medicine every day, and I can control it. And every day, I feel like I do at least one thing that I probably wouldn't be able to do if I didn't have the support that I have.